This video is meant for someone who knew me more than I knew myself. Hey Jay, I'd just like to say thank you for being such an amazing friend when we were friends. You were honestly one of the only people who actually understood me, even though you haven't been through the things I've been through. It feels like you know everything about me, and it feels like you know everything about me that I haven't even told you about, because that's how, like, we were like this, dude. And I just like to say I really miss you, and I'm sorry that I told you I didn't want to be friends with you anymore. And the main reason that I didn't want to be friends with you anymore is because you just ignored me. Like, sure, we would talk occasionally, but I always find you talking to Kaylee, and I always find you not trying to look for me. In a room full of people, and if I was right there at the entrance, you would probably go to Kaylee. Like, if I was at the entrance in a room, let's just say that you're at a party for no good reason, or whatever, I would be at the entrance. You would probably just walk past me and go find Kaylee without even noticing I'm there. Not because you're blind, but because at school, I would say hi to you. You sometimes just waved and didn't look at me, or you would say hello and dismiss yourself. You wouldn't even ask me how am I and stuff, and I'm sorry if I did something that made you upset. Though, I feel like we're not friends anymore because of the both of us. We both have a lack for communication skills, but when I asked you what was going on, you told me you would tell me, and right when you were gonna tell me, you actually never did. And I even texted you again, and then I had to text you goodnight because I had to go to sleep. And the next day, you still didn't even see my message. Still, you didn't even leave me on red. And I really wish you told me what was going on, so I could try to understand you at least. But I guess you didn't want that or something. And the next day, I gave you the letter, and from that day on, I'm pretty sure that we weren't friends anymore. And yeah, I still have your V thing. I really love it, and I still really like V. And I just like to say thank you so much for this. I find this so adorable, and I'm so glad you made this for me. I actually really like it still, and this is one of the only things that I have of you left. Okay, it just fell down. No, I'll just hold it then. But I just like to say thank you for this, and thank you for being such an amazing friend when it lasted. And I'm sorry that I wasn't a good friend. Well, I don't know, because like, you didn't really tell me anything, so I'm just assuming that I did something bad to you. My hair keeps getting in the way of my eyes. I hate my life. I'd just like to say thank you so much for being such a good friend to me. And I'm sorry that I ruined our friendship over one bad chapter. But yeah, you know what? I can't even try to defend myself on that. I did ruin our friendship all because you ignored me for a couple of months, and we've been friends for 2 years. And Jay, I love you platonically, and I heard what happened between you and your partner, and what I want to say is that you really messed him up. I don't really know why, but I heard that you dated him out of pity because his mental health was so bad, so you wanted to date him. And that was like crazy because I never even thought of you doing something like that. Oh my god. I never thought I would hear you do something so upsetting that you dated someone because their mental health was bad, and when you broke up, I'm sure that, like, I talked to him and he told me his mental health is even worse now, and I don't know, but just to let you know, I'm on your side because I haven't heard your story yet. I'm still wondering why you would do that to someone who really loved you. Kaylee even told me that you guys were calling and stuff, and he really, really loved you, dude. Anyway, that's all I'd like to say. Thank you for being such an amazing friend to me, Jay. And I'm really happy we were friends, and I'm really happy we talked. You know, when I first saw you in class in 5th grade, I actually thought you were a really cool person. And I was so happy that we were classmates together because, as I said before, last year I thought you were such a cool person because of your little weird egg hat. And that's all I'd like to say. You know, I really miss you. Like, genuinely, I really miss you, and I really miss playing Dandy's Road with you, and I really miss when we would call, and then I tell you I have to take a shower, and then I turn my camera off, and then I take my phone in the shower with you, and then I put my phone on the sink, and then you time my shower. And actually, that was like really funny in my opinion. Like, you would time me showering with your freaking clock app, and then when I got out, I would be like, okay, I'm finished, and then like you would tell me like, oh well, you showered for this long, and it really made me laugh and stuff. And I've never ever like that was such an experience I have never done before. And honestly, you are such a funny friend, and I've heard that your mental health isn't doing the best right now, and I will hope and I will pray for you, because that just feels like the right thing to do, and I hope that your mental health will get back to where you would be. Well, I just hope that like you're doing better now, and I hope that the problem you were about to tell me when I asked you what was wrong got resolved or gets resolved sooner. And that's all. Bye, Jay. Thank you again for being such an amazing friend. And thank you for this V. I love it so much.